Okay, so I'm going to be making eggs today with summer sausage, but first, I already put the pan and the butter in it, so I gotta wait till that melts, and then I'm gonna start with the 2 eggs for just one person. It could be 4 for a few more, so you just do it on flat first. I'm not gonna show you because I'm not trying to put it down all the way. So, okay. It's almost done melting, so I gotta hurry. Okay, so so then you're going to grab a whisk. Is that how you say it, Grandma? Whisk? Okay, so then you're gonna grab a whisk and then you're gonna just stir up the eggs. To where it's literally almost just orange, I think. But even when you just have to stir it up enough, and then when you put it on, whenever it gets a little bit gray, flip it, and then what you're gonna see, what I'm talking about, you probably don't understand. So it should look like this. So yeah. Now we're going to go over to the stove. Which the butter's already done. That's good. As you can see. And so then we're going to grab the butter. I mean, not butter, but you know what I mean. Whoopsies. And we're going to pour it in like that. So then you're going to let that sit for a minute, and then we're going to work on the summer sausage. So you stay right there while I go wipe off my foot. Because I stepped in something wet. Oh well. Okay. So you can see it's cooking right here. Oh, I thought I was forgetting something. Don't forget your spatula. Because if you do, you're probably not going to get too far with the eggs. And when you're doing this, keep on scraping on the ends right here so it doesn't get stuck. Even though you know the butter and the Spam will keep it from getting stuck. So even though you know that, still at least scrape it a little bit. You don't have to do it too hard, but I have to do that because it might stick. You never know. So other than just letting it sit there, that would be stupid enough, but don't do that unless you're wanting some sticky eggs. Okay, so it's gotten chunky enough, so I'm going to try to flip those. Well, not try to, I'm going to do it. Okay, so I flipped it. Now I have to wait for the rest of the eggs to come and go ahead and start that. I'm going to move the camera over here so you can see it just a little bit better. Okay, So you're just going to do that and see how much the eggs have been doing. Okay, so it is sticking. I told you about that. And now we're going to flip this big chunk of eggs down. And while you're at it, whenever you're doing that, grab the salt and go ahead and put it in. But you don't have to put too much. Just to make it taste and have a little bit more flavor. You put salt in it. Even if you want to put salt and pepper, it's fine with me. Your decision. It can be sea salt. That's what we have at home. So, yeah. So keep on flipping it until you see that it's getting a little bit more white. Okay, so whenever this is finished, it might cook faster in whatever kind of stove you have, but mine is still a little bit gooey, so I'm just going to keep on flipping it, and then I'm going to let it sit for just a second. It might be because of the salt, but that's okay, because it's worth it, because it gives it more flavor. And if you're trying to have scrambled eggs, which I am, I forgot to do this, you gotta... What I usually do is this. I just act like I'm cutting it up like that. Oh, and also my bread. I love making the bread that I always make.